through and attach it.
Okay.
With the glue tool.
Now I know how my shoes are made.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bring it right under my UV light.
Excuse me.
Line up the tongue. I'm just gonna pull the back piece as far as I can over. Press it. And I'm just gonna massage the base so I don't get any air bubbles. Make sure my tongue is still good. So as you can see, if you look close, there's still a big gap right in the middle of the shoe.
Yes.
And that's gonna take us to this machine over here.
This is the pressure machine, right? That you is like worse, is heavier than the elephant's step, right?
Yeah. So this is our shoe press. It's gonna vacuum seal the shoe in here, so we get like a maximum adhesion between the bottom and the top, and that's gonna give us a nice clean seal at the bottom. And this is gonna be in here for about 2 minutes, and when it comes out, it should be all done.
Wow.
And once it's in here, I'm just gonna let it wait. This is one of the first shoes I made. As you can see, it didn't come out so good. I didn't line it up properly. I didn't
put in the outlet.
I didn't line, a bunch of things went wrong. So every little thing from when I'm putting it onto the last at the beginning, aligning it, till drawing my lines, till even when it comes out of the oven and then aligning with the sole. There's a lot of little things that can go wrong, but hopefully this one should be perfect.
And,
you guys have any questions?
And $175 later.
Yeah.
Hey, we drove 5 hours to see this.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, right?
Yeah. So how many pairs you think a day each employee makes?
Here?
Yes, here in Boston.
Here, so I'm actually the only shoe ambassador.
Okay.
At the store, so I'm the only one making shoes.
Okay.
I'm in here all day. I can make anywhere from, I'd say, like 5 to 8 pairs a day.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay, cool. And once again, we're at the Flagship store in Boston. We have some 574s. And I got my 2 Hypebeast sons. They have on New Balance. Muhammad has on 574s. And Hassan has on like 890s or something like that. And of course me, Dad, 990s. That's the only way I rock.
So as you can see, the shoe press is done. And when it comes out, I'm just gonna make sure that everything glued properly. So I'm gonna check the back, make sure nothing's sliding or coming off.
Amazing.
Yep, feeling. And it looks like everything is glued perfectly. And if you look close, you can still see a little bit of glue that came across the lines from earlier. And that's all right. So I'm just gonna take it over to this workstation.
Yep.
And I'm gonna be using a Dremel with like it's like a thread bit. So that's gonna scrape off the glue without actually damaging the fabric. And as you can see, it's not really gonna be that rough. I can put my fingers on it. It's not gonna really hurt.
This is how you take care of your customers, and I guess this is why New Balance has been in business since the early 1900s, due to how they just take care of their customers and their perfection and their staff. You know, just look at the detail of this. So Balenciaga doesn't do this, because I have bought Balenciagas that smelt like glue, and this shoe is $175. And look how much detail is put into this and care is put into, this shoe. So. And every employee does this? Amazing. No, he can't be the only person that makes shoes. That's impossible. Then all these wouldn't get productive. You think so?
I'm just going to touch up one spot with a little bit of sandpaper.
And every shoe is detailed like this? Every shoe is cared for like this?
In the factory, it's going to be a little bit different. So they have like a much more sped up
process.
So specifically with the glue, they have like a spray-on process. So they have a much more...
time sufficient.
Yeah. But yeah, every shoe is handled by hand. Very similar process.
So I don't feel too bad spending $175, you know, for my shoes seeing this done. I don't feel too bad at all.
And now that the shoe has been all the glue has been cleaned off, I'm going to take off my lace lock, and I can remove it from my lats. Ooh. And once it's out, I'm just going to put in my insole.
That looks like 11 and a half.
What?
That shoe.
This?
Yeah.
This is a 9.5.
Wow.
Sweet.
That's a big 9.5.
Yeah.
You can't tell me.
And then I'm just going to lace it up.
You can tell how rich that suede is.
That's it. Do they have like exclusives in this store?
Do you have exclusives like just like made in Boston only?
Yeah, so all of these shoes in all the 574s in the case right here are actually going to be exclusive to this store.
These are exclusive 574s made in Boston only. You won't be able to buy these nowhere else, maybe eBay or wherever, your other online outlet. But right here, 574s made in Boston, exclusive for this store. Nice. I may buy a pair of those. I'm not a 574 guy, but just to throw in my collection. These are sweet with Boston on the back. I might need those. I think they look nice with you too. I think we'd take some of those. That's nice how it has Boston. Yeah, I might have to double up on these. And the US 574s on the bottom, I like those too in white. So once again, we're at the Flagship store in Boston. You know, I'm a real sneaker guy, man. You know, not many dudes gonna ride to where the sneakers they wear on where they made. Not many people gonna put this type work in. And I'm gonna show you around Boston to like the outlet, and I'm gonna see if we can go inside of corporate headquarters where they have like a small museum at. Peace.